Hey!
That was a half-hearted way.
Yeah, welcome to a new dawn,
A new
a new era in Absolute Cuts.
in episode 101.
101. Thank you very much. Jaws was huge.
Was it?
Well, it's going huge so far.
Thank God.
It's by far the most downloaded we've had
Okay.
thus far. So let's continue that.
Let's continue that shit. I'm surprised. We're back again at your house.
Yeah.
Tell you how busy we've both been at the Fringe. We've ended up having to come to Glasgow to film.
Yeah. You're joining your two favourite podcasters at quite probably the most stressed both of us have ever been since we've been recording this.
Yeah, I've actually went that this Fringe was meant to be I'll just do a couple of work in progresses, a couple of roast battles, and for various different reasons, I'm actually busier than I've ever. I may as well have just done a show.
Yeah, it's been quite insane actually, because I had to tidy my house like fuck this morning, because in the past 5 days I think I've been in it for 6 hours. Because we went to Kendal Cullen at the weekend.
Yeah.
And listen, music festivals are like my. You know, people have like an anchor place,
Yeah,
like a safe spot they go to.
Yeah.
Music festivals are mine, and even I and both of us were saying in the car down, we could be doing without this, to be honest.
like just comes at the wrong time. The first weekend of the Fringe, we had so much to do, and I am going to a wedding tomorrow in Ireland.
Yeah, you've got because I was like, why are you so panicked and stressed? And then I totally forgot you also had a wedding to go up for at 7 a.m.
Yeah, so
and we went hard at Kendal Cullen. We were at one point we were the only people up left in the entire campsite.
the 6 a.m. one.
6 a.m., which is impressive. And you might be saying, like, well, if you've got that much work on, why didn't you just take it easy at the festival? And we couldn't because we're not gay. Like,
it's cowardly.
We have to be,
It's cowardly.
Yeah, I wouldn't respect myself.
Well, you may as well, while you're there, when you can't do anything anyway, you may as well go for it.
Exactly.
It was also the first night. The second night, we were actually quite good.
Exactly.
Because we had the next day. They may as well go.
We were quite good by only going at 3:30 to bed.
Yeah.
After watching The Prodigy.
Yeah, oh, that was great.
That was fucking excellent.
Big fan of that.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be sad.
Yeah, Fatboy Slim can suck my dick.
He wasn't good. I've seen him about 10 times, but that was probably the worst I've ever seen him.
The worst bit was when he put a picture of the lionesses up.
Nobody really cared. Like, the front cared, the thing, but everybody else was kind of like... It wasn't even just the lionesses thing. It was because he was trying to, like, get... applause for everything bar what he was doing.
Yeah, there was a pride. He went through the whole gamut of. He did pride flag, he did Palestine flag, lionesses, the fucking suffragettes. that bint who threw herself in front of a horse. Fucking the whole gamut.
He lost me. The time he actually lost me was when he put up that image of the. Drop acid, not bombs, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I've seen that when I was like 12. I thought that was cool.
Yeah,
like 1998. I remember when that was unbelievable.
Fucking hell, man! Drop acid. Because I said to you might as well put up like a picture of an alien smoking a joint, saying, "Take me to your dealer." That's how old a T-shirt that is. In fucking seaside shops in Greece. Drop acid, not bombs.
But
fuck.
By the way, that wasn't even close to the worst set I saw. I seen some bad shit at that festival. Right, first of all, we'll not go to the one that we want to talk about. But first of all, we were trying to meet up, and we were accidentally standing outside scouting for girls. First of all, that was fucking pain. Yeah, that wasn't even like elevator music. It was. You know, they was trying to get... It's so weird playing such soft, weak, fucking shite music, and then also trying to like do crowd work like a hype man.
Yeah,
he was like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. We all go to the car park and make love, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
what are you meant to do here?
Yeah, I know. Right, are you ready to rock?
Yeah,
Kendal Cullen. She met me on a Friday night.
yeah. He was trying to do like he was genuinely trying to do like if it was Jonathan Davis from Korn.
Yeah.
Like he was trying to do a wall of death.
And he was doing that shit that you would do at a kid's party, like How we doing over this side? Way! How we doing over this side? Way! Oh, that side sounds like they're having a bit more fun than this side.
That's what he did, yeah.
Come on, left side, you can do better than that. Way! Fuck off, man.
Fucking die. I was in a fowler after seeing Scouting for Girls, and that was just before Fatboy Slim, right? Which ended up being a bit disappointment, I think, right? And then the next day was the fucking hungover. I wasn't even that bad, but we were walking around looking for. I was trying to keep awake. You bought me an espresso martini. It was dreadful.
So I was like, because we
but
were
it worked though.
It was like midday
yeah.
on a festival, and we were both hungover and tired. And you're more tired than me, and I was like, right, I'm getting a Bloody Mary because we'd searched. Right, the even precursor to this was, I knew at that festival there was a great tent, because last year, the last time we went, and I'd bought us both a tent, and it turned out to be like a 2-man tent that could barely fit you, and I slept in the car, and I woke up at like 9 on the Saturday morning and couldn't get back to sleep at all because I was in a car. And I'm fucking sweating out literally every pore in my body. So I was like, right, I'm just going to go to the festival and walk around.
Yeah.
And I found a great cocktail tent, a great tent at a cocktail bar. And I sat there and had about 3 Bloody Marys and just watched this guy who was doing Johnny Cash covers. And I was like, this is fucking excellent, right? So I was like, I know this place exists. So we were wandering about, me, Cullen, and my pal Caldo, and Mari, our friend, and we were walking about, we're like, right, let's get cocktails. And I was like, there's definitely a place. And we thought we'd found it. And I knew, I don't know why I was like, this isn't the place, but fuck it, it's the only thing we can find. And I bought cocktails, which were, I think the round was 44 quid for 4 cocktails. And they came in not even a can of lager size can.
No.
And not even a can of Coke size can. A fucking mini Coke size. And for about an hour, I was so angry.
Yeah.
And so fucking raging.
You can't say cocktail bar and then hand you out a mini bar cocktail, like a little tin like that.
Yeah, and they were shite.
And they're like, you were actually, you undersold it because I'm pretty sure they were £12 each.
Yeah,
so
probably.
Like 48 would have been.
Oh my God. I'm like, how the fuck have I just managed to spend what I would on a family meal?
Yeah.
For 4 shitty cocktails.
But that's half the wages of the day that you just did the gig.
Yes, so it was. Oh, I was so angry.
Yeah.
And then, so the next day I was like, right, this place exists.
Yeah.
And I found it. So I was like, right, I'll get a Bloody Mary. Cullen was knackered, so I was like, I'll get you an espresso martini.
Yeah, it
now,
worked.
The Bloody Mary was nice. The espresso martini worked. It tasted like dog shit.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
It was when I started getting to the end, it was getting gritty.
Yes.
I was like, what's the grit from?
Yeah. Aye. They'd actually ground beans into it. Yeah.
Yeah, but it did the job.
And
but what we came across.
I don't think we could have designed a worst band to have to suffer through at that time. We came across a band called the Lancashire Hot Pots.
And you've sent me oh god, is it the Hot Pots? I'm pretty sure I've been calling them the Hot Spots.
You have been calling them the Hot Spots, and I never corrected you because I thought it was hilarious.
The Hot Spots, the Hot Pots, right?
The Hot Pots, and they are 5 elderly people, men, who dress up in butcher's aprons. But like shiny, brightly coloured butcher's aprons with flat caps on, and do songs about fucking egg and chips and going down the butcher, and it's all fucking, hey, you fucking hey back, oh my gonna and you're just like, Jesus Christ.
The worst music you could possibly imagine.
There is actually a song they do called Egg and Chips.
Aye.
And we had to sit
It's
through
funny because you sent them to me before, and you went, look how fucking shite this is.
Yeah,
I've forgotten you went, I've actually sent these guys to you, and I couldn't.
It's the most English thing
I just
you
cringed.
can ever see. And it's just people, and I know it is us being like miserable and arsey and sneering at everything, but just people pretending that this is fun. Do you know what I mean? Just, hey. It's like we had a thing the whole weekend about people that shout the so good bit
Oh, yeah, because
Sweet Caroline.
Yeah.
Those kind of cunts.
it is the worst song of all time. We had this conversation
Yeah.
too. I think it's up there. But yeah, these guys were.
Yeah.
You know the parts where they were doing they sang, they did the conga.
Oh, yeah.
And then they finished they just reworded songs. I get it if you're a parody comedy thing,
Yeah.
kind of. I don't really like that type of shit at all.
But they were doing it with sincerity.
yeah, and on the main stage.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's like 40,000 people watching them.
Oh, there's people coming in and out of the tent. We were in like the Bavarian whatever tent sitting there, and there was people coming in like with their hands up doing the fucking
The conga.
Yeah. They finished with Hey Jude.
Yeah, they
They finished the fucking set with Hey Jude.
The sheer gall to use one of the greatest sing-alongs of all time to end your set when you've just done a fucking song about mushy peas.
Yeah, everything was just, it's the type of culture that no other country will steal.
No
other country's going to steal that. They're going to be looking at that and they're like, you know what, you're absolutely fine.
Yeah.
This is meant to be for kids, but it's not. It's meant to be it's kind of like for old people
Yeah.
that are already dead.
Yeah, it's the kind of stuff that you would send to an old folks' home.
That's what it is. You're like trying to finish off a few.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Get them excited over a fucking.
And then we came across.
Oh, but we got to chat just before it, right? There was this part where they put up on the screen this old woman.
That's what I was going to say.
Oh, right.
Probably the most offensive joke we've ever had between us.
We'll change it to murder.
No, let's just.
Okay, yeah, right.
We might as well just tell it. So we're sitting there hating life.
We were actually like, well, this
you
joke.
set the scene, and then I'll say.
You see exactly what happened.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, we're sitting there, we're hungover, we're staring at this with like a mixture of like amazement and like just pure visceral anger.
Yeah.
And I did something to like brighten the mood in the most horrific possible way, but fuck me did we laugh.
You tell them what they showed on the screen, and then I'll say what you leant over and said to me.
So what happened was, up on the screen there's this old woman. She's like in her early 90s.
Yes.
I don't know why you need to say early.
yeah.
She's in her early 90s. This woman is 93 years old, right? There's no early's going to save her, right? She's like 93 years old, and they were just like, this is old Maggie. She's not missed a fucking Lancashire hot spots. Lancashire hot pots gig. She's never missed one. She's right here. The thing, and it's her birthday, wasn't it?
Yeah, and this old cunt's fucking with barely whatever movement she's got left in herself.
For mushy peas.
And then the crowd are going wild over this old woman.
They got her up on the screen.
Right.
Like they have Charlie XCX doing that weird whatever dance that is. That was their version. It was just this 90-year-old.
And people are genuinely. You can hear an audible across the crowd. Oh. And then they go, three big cheers for Maggie. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. And then some fucking part of the audience section starts singing, for she's a jolly good fella, for she's a jolly good fella. Right? And so everybody's losing their fucking minds over this old woman, right? For any other group of people, quite a lovely, heartwarming moment. And Ryan leans over to me and says, imagine after this, we found out 3 hours later that she'd been brutally raped in a Portaloo. And I fucking lost it. I'd laughed so hard.
Can I say in my defense, I can't tell you how bad this was. I think it's the only time. I think that joke was perfectly valid if you were in where we were, right? But we kept giggling at how horrible it was, and then what happened was we started adding bits to it. Like we'd see it on the news that she was like dead or something.
Yeah.
And there was a guy dressed as Hulk Hogan, didn't it?
Yeah.
Because we saw a guy dressed as Hulk Hogan.
So we decided he was the culprit. He was the suspect. And then we had him fucking cupping his ears to the crowd while he was doing it and doing the 24-inch pythons. And then her sitting on the toilet on the Portaloo and just hearing the dun 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 dun, dun and shaking with fear because she knows what's coming.
Fuck's sake.
And
I mean,
so we're laughing at this, and then we tell my friend Colin, and he's got a similar sense of humour, a horrible sense of humour. So he's laughing. Yeah. And then we start telling other people at the comedy tent.
Because we were saying like it was so horrible. What a funny thing.
Yeah.
No.
And
You had to have been there.
Yeah, to categorize it with today's film, it was Tarantino levels of offensiveness, right? It was cartoon offensiveness, right? We don't actually want, for anyone that fucking, and I don't imagine you would, because if you're listening to this, why would you? I don't want anyone to go, oh, that's what a terrible, horrible thing to say about an old woman. We don't actually want
that's
an
why it's
old
funny.
woman to be brutally sexually assaulted in a toilet.
By Hulk Hogan.
But to contrast, that's how comedy and humour works. You have to contrast how lovely a thing it was with the most horrible and dastardly thing that you can possibly think of. It's the contrast that makes it funny. So we then start telling other comics, and I would say 70% of them also shared their love of how funny it was, and 30% looked at us like we had just shat in their tea.
Yeah. Justin Murhouse looked at me like, what? What? And I go, imagine. It was a real heartwarming moment. And then imagine we'd see it on the news, the exact same video of her doing like the little finger guns. Miss Sheepies, boo boo boo. 90th birthday, never missed a Lancashire. Day took a turn for the worse.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Great, very funny.
Oh, yes.
The other thing we were laughing about is a story about, we may as well do this one, I don't know, thing, about Dave Canham.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have named him there, but we'll go full name here.
Yeah.
Could
Dave,
you tell us? Because I fucking screamed.
Our friend Dave was in a car with Daniel Sloss one day. And you know how, like, so they were trying to get out of a junction, right?
Yeah.
And it was a tight junction, and the road beside was massively busy, and no one's giving them an inch. It's clearly like rush hour or something, and nobody's giving them an inch. Everybody's just whizzing past, and they're like, we're never going to get out of this, we're never going to get this. Then an old man pulls up, sees their plight, and then very kindly slows down, stops, and waves them out, right? A lovely thing that you would normally go, thanks very much for that. We never thought we'd get out. Very kind of you. Give them a thumbs up. We wave. On you go. Rather than that, as they're turning round, when this old man's expecting a wave of gratitude, Dave just sticks the middle finger up at him.
He barely did it. It's like a curl, an arcing finger as well. Not even like a right up yet.
And he said the confusion on the man's face by going, what
have I done wrong?
Why would
something nice?
Why would anyone do that? It's just fucking hell.
Oh fuck! That broke me right after.
Just
because we were saying, because there was like as well when we were coming out, we were laughing about this in the car on the way out, and there was like volunteers, you know, with the volunteer thing, and they're like sitting there just doing this for the whatever, and it's like on the way out giving them the fingers as well, going up yours, you fucking wank, yeah. And they're like, and then you turn around and continue driving in the car and go, God, that was a lovely weekend. As if you're just getting all your shit out of your system, you you wank it to all the volunteers.
Unnecessarily nasty to people.
Oh,
is very, very funny.
Oh, fucking hell.
We're not like this in real life.
Oh, God,
we just have a very overactive imagination for offensive.
That was so funny. It's just some of the most horrific. There's just so much laughing.
If you ever get a chance to go to Kendall Cullen, it's a great weekend.
Oh, yeah. I got a guy removed. There was a guy removed during my set with his kid and wife.
Yeah, he was
on the Saturday.
He had to be dragged off the ground. He was that pissed.
Yeah.
He was an insane level of pissed.
Oh, I couldn't even understand him. I couldn't even do a back and forth. I had to try and ignore him for a good bit of it.
Yeah. It was fucking excellent, apart from Fatboy Slim.
Oh, well.
See, before we get to the film.
Yeah.
I genuinely think if you have ever used the term lionesses in an earnest and genuine way, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
I hate all that. The lionesses.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't even fucking know. Is a lioness actually a female lion? I just call them all lions.
Yeah, a lioness.
That's how progressive I am.
Exactly. Is it? You know what, Ryan? You're right.
They're all just
if
more
anything,
lions.
we're right.
If anything, they're the fucking lions. They're the ones that keep winning.
Yeah, exactly.
They're fucking constant.
Yeah. See, if you are using the term lioness, you are stuck in the dark ages.
Yeah.
And you're now You're now separating male and female sports stars and giving them different terms.
Yeah.
Whereas what we like to do with all English teams is just call them all wanks. We have a collective term. We do not discriminate against the women's England team. They are as much there is abhorrent and as much pricks as we find the men's team. So we're not going to call them a separate name. You're a wank like everybody else. Fucking deal with it.
If they've sung "It's Coming Home," it did come home for them.
Yeah.
In fairness, but
yeah. The thing is with the women's team, when they sing "It's Coming Home," they have to go, "It's coming home, it's coming." But fuck, I've got the dishes to do now as well.
For fuck's sake.
Their song should be "He's Coming Home,"
Aye.
and I haven't done the ironing.
Aye, isn't that like the stat? Like, isn't that the fucking stat? It's like anytime England's playing, like domestic violence goes up like 40% in England.
He's coming home. He's coming. Oh fuck, his tea's not on the table. I'm in for it now.
That's so grim that I can imagine someone like looking at the score going like, oh my god, they lost. Sitting at the, like doing the ironing, but then she's like, oh fuck's sake, England lost. And then, like being worried for your day.
It would be amazing if the English women's team lost, English women battered fuck out their husbands. They were so angry.
That would be great.
That would be true equality.
Chloe Kelly, true equality in England. Chloe Kelly misses a penalty.
Yeah.
Your wife comes up and just uppercuts you.
Yeah, some woman from Bradford called Sheila just backhands her husband.
Take the buns out, you piece of shit.
Yeah. Puts on a Lancashire Hot Pots album to relax.
That would be... God, that's menacing. Earphones in. Like, I need to get my happy place. Eggs, beans and mushy peas.
Do you have vinegar on your chips?
That Lancashire Hot Pots genuinely made me. It just rekindled racism towards England that I tried to stuff down and be like, let's move on. It's just the establishment and the English government and the thing. But then I just saw the people literally losing it to the worst thing.
It was like watching the Irish Rising. Watching you watch that, I could just see every single fibre of Irish republicanism rise up in you.
Mushy peas. Mushy peas. They're all singing it too like they're in Balamory. Like a kid's fucking thing. They're all joining in. Like, it's, oh god, it made me sick. And then then it was just, some of the world's most favorite, like, oh, we'll just do a Beach Boys number. But when he changed God Only Knows to fucking John Smith Pints, they didn't even chat about alcohol. They weren't even. They were, it wasn't like they were chatting about fucking Weatherspoons. Proper English culture. No. Right. Fucking wanks.
This week, this film, we are doing one of our tribute weeks for the late great Michael Madsen. We're doing Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs.
First, Reservoir Dogs. Do you like dogs? What? Dogs. Oh, dogs.
Yeah.
Dogs. Yes, Mike. Right. So before we get to Reservoir Dogs, because we've got a huge amount to talk about on this film, because it's our first Tarantino as well.
Oh wow.
I'm going to give you thoughts on Madsen as an actor.
Mostly shite.
Right.
And when he's good, he's brilliant.
Interesting.
I think he can only. I think Tarantino gets the best out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's pretty much that, because I can't really think of him unbelievable in much. This is his best role, I think.
Yeah, I would agree. I
can't really think of any that he's.
I'll give you his filmography.
Yeah.
Right. War Games.
No, I don't know that.
Just plays a lieutenant in War Games. War Games, a decent film.
Yeah.
And then none I've heard of until The Doors.
Okay, I haven't seen that.
He's good in The Doors.
Okay.
Plays like a kind of John Holmes type guy.
Okay. So don't.
What was your role in The Doors? Hinge. Then listen to this, right? It's a fucking good.
You had a good run.
Good run. So, The Doors, Thelma and Louise.
Yes.
Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
Free Willy.
I don't fucking remember him. I don't remember Free Willy too much either.
Free Willy. The Getaway. which is a great film. Getaway's brilliant.
Not
It's
seen
like a
that.
remake of a Steve McQueen film. It's got Baldwin. It's when Baldwin was married to Kim Basinger. So it's got them in it. Wyatt Earp.
Okay,
Who
not
plays one
seen
of the
that.
Earp brothers. Species.
I remember. I liked Species.
I know you like Species. You're one of the only people I've ever met that like Species.
Yeah,
The film.
it was stupid as shit, like, but I enjoyed it.
Then Free Willy 2 is back. Back Free Willy 2.
He plays the wheel.
Then he starts to get back into good. He basically then has a career of making class films whenever class directors ask him.
Yes.
And the rest of the time he just fills it with absolute, utter
Sin
straight
City. He was
to video shite. So, over the next couple of years, this is from 97 onwards, he's in Donnie Brasco.
Yes,
He's
he was
very
it.
good in Donnie
Yeah,
Brasco.
yeah, he is. Yeah.
He's in let me see. He comes back, does a Species 2. He is a NSA director in Die Another Day,
Oh, don't remember that.
Bond film.
Yeah.
He's in Mulholland Falls,
Okay.
David Lynch film. So every time a good director comes back, he's good,
Yeah, yeah.
right? And then he comes back. Tarantino has him back for Kill Bill 1,
Good
then
enough.
Kill Bill 2,
Mhm.
then Sin City,
Yeah.
then it then turns to shit again.
I like to say he's not actually that good in Sin City. For some reason, he annoys me. on the
Nah,
dock.
I mean, he basically plays the same character in everything.
He does. I think he's iconic though.
Yeah.
He's oddly iconic.
Yeah.
He's like one of the lowest level iconic people you could
Aye.
think of, because like everybody kind of goes, ah,
I mean, he is literally, I'm looking at it, he is in not only nothing that's of any good, nothing I've ever heard of until Tarantino has him back in 2015 with The Hateful Eight.
okay, yeah,
And
Not
that's
too
pretty
bad,
much
that.
his last good. And then he's in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood as well.
I don't remember him in that.
Neither did
I
I.
don't like that film though. but-
So, and he also, in between all of that, does Big Brother Britain, Big Brother UK,
I didn't know he was in Big Brother.
which saddened me beyond belief at
Yeah,
the time.
that would have been.
To find Mr. Blonde in Big Brother, in the Big Brother house with fucking Sonia from EastEnders, you're like,
Cutting her ear off.
what I...
Cutting her ear off in the bathroom. Jesus, Michael. He's gone mad after 1 week of isolation. David Guest.
But yeah, when he's good, he's good.
Yeah, yeah.
But he was very, very rarely that good.
I suppose he's like, what the fuck are you going to cast Michael Madsen in unless you're just thinking of a character and goes, I'd like Michael Madsen in this film. I
Yeah.
genuinely think that's like, as far as
Aye.
it is, like there's not many, you're like,
Yeah.
he is the character.
Yeah, because even all of the Tarantino films, he is pretty much the same character. He
Yeah,
is
yeah.
just Michael Madsen. But then Tarantino kind of does that. He goes, right, I need Harvey Keitel to be Harvey Keitel in this film.
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson to be Samuel L. Jackson in this film.
Yeah, yeah.
But Reservoir Dogs, I watched it again last night, and it was weird. I got as excited because I've not seen Reservoir Dogs. I
Same.
realised
I haven't seen it
for
in
over
a long.
10 years,
I would be the exact same, yeah.
and I got as excited watching it as I did the first time.
Nice.
Because I lost my mind when I watched this the first time.
Oh, really? Okay, right, yeah, yeah. I definitely. That sound. Whatever I say sounds harsh because I'd be like, I remembered it being slightly better,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is anything. If I sound like I'm criticizing stuff in this, it is you're criticizing an unbelievable film. It's like basically I'm holding it up against his other films, not.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Like I'm not actually saying anything. I thought it was great. It is great. It's no doubt great. I didn't think it's near his top films.
See, I
thought I would.
See,
I thought
struggle-
I'd watched it again. I thought I'd be like, oh, that is in his top 3, but I actually don't fucking think it is.
I don't think it's in his top 3, but this is how good Tarantino is.
Exactly, that's what I'm
And
saying. Like
this isn't in his top.
yeah, I
The
mean,
fact
but-
that this isn't in a director's top 3 is unbelievable.
yeah, yeah.
I reckon this film changed the way I watched films when it came out. So I saw that I didn't see this obviously when it came out because I was only 11. I would see this, I reckon, about 13, 14, and I'd never seen anything like this film. I'd never seen characters talk like this.
Yes.
In a film.
Yes, yes. So he is, yeah.
Yeah,
He really did start
You
to play
before
a lot.
this, you never got. before this, all dialogue with characters
was
to do with the film,
yeah.
and it was there to push the plot forward. Whereas in this is the first film where you get characters just talking about the most mundane shite that has absolutely nothing to do with the plot. It's just them hanging out.
Aye.
And I'd never ever seen that.
But you actually learn more about each of them.
Even in Scorsese, like in Goodfellas, everything they talk about. Whenever you get Pesci, you never get Pesci, De Niro, and Liotta on screen talking about shit they watched on the telly last night.
Yeah.
Or albums they like, or results that have happened to sports team.
Yeah.
Everything they talk about is either about who they know, what they're gonna do, or what's happened.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And I think this film changed this because Tarantino, this and Pulp Fiction spawned basically about the next 5 years of films that were just, if Tarantino wasn't making these films, they were just Tarantino films.
Yes, yeah.
So you had like 10 Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead,
I've
2 Days in
never
the
watched
Valley, Very Bad Things. They were just Tarantino films. It was a Tarantino. It almost became a genre.
Stuff in the Graceland 3000.
Yeah, exactly. Like just cool characters with class dialogue and violence and crime behind it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was it I put? Because I get quite a lot of notes for this.
I
think not only did this film change the way films were from until about 98, it changed the way men in particular talked about films.
Yeah, probably for the worst, but
probably.
But that's only because, like, it's just he's just a polarizing kind of guy now at the moment.
Yeah,
Tarantino.
Why?
He's just a creepy bastard, isn't
he? Is he?
I think I don't think but he's not actually that. I don't think he's actually done anything dodgy.
No.
Well, there's a couple of things like he's it's the feet thing is weird.
Yeah.
People are like, and you can see it in this. He really does love hammering down in through the N word. Whatever, not whatever, but you know.
Yeah.
And then he's married to that Israeli one, so he's a big fucking IDF lad these days. Tarantino.
Oh, don't be getting into this.
Don't be getting into it.
Don't.
I'm saying why people are polarized with him at the moment.
I know, but we don't have to bring the situation in Gaza.
I know,
I
know, but that's what you asked why he was a polarizing figure at the moment. You know why, and I go, that's why.
Right. Okay. I didn't know anything about that.
It doesn't really matter. He went like, so he's like, so like, I think, and he's meant to be a bit of a dick, wasn't he? A real cunt to, who was it in Death Proof that was complaining about him? Was it?
Was it not Rose McGowan? Was it Rose McGowan?
I don't even think it was Rose McGowan. Who else was in Death Proof?
I can't remember.
Either way, not important. Yeah. So anyway, regardless,
the feet thing I get. The feet thing's weird. It is weird, right? He's not the first creepy director. He's also, people always gone about the thing with Uma Thurman when the car thing in Kill Bill, and getting her to drive the dodgy fucking car. Again, not the only director to have pushed people into unsafe situations. Fucking
right.
Friedkin was doing it massively
in
the 70s. I think what I mean, I remember because I am and still am so influential and so devoid of my own personality that I'll jump on any fucking thing.
I agree. Yeah, that's what I meant by the, I was like, probably for the worst, because it did, a lot of people do.
It changed the way I talked when I was an early teenager. I started then talking like, I started using words like commode. Because the characters this use words that you would never normally get criminals using. Do you know what I mean? And using tiny wee turns of phrase and stuff.
Yeah.
So me and my pals would find ourselves talking like people in Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction, and then we'd find ourselves talking about pop culture in our regular conversations. Whereas beforehand we would just talk like other films about, we would talk like characters in other films about shit we were up to. We would then start talking about stuff like that. Right, here's a massive statement. I think Tarantino and the dialogue of Tarantino characters created podcasts.
Oh, fuck, all right, okay, right. Right.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a fucking thesis.
That is a thesis and a half.
Yeah.
And why do you think that?
I don't think
all
that
you
is
said?
because I think before that people wouldn't talk as in depth. If you were prior to Tarantino, the only people that would talk in depth about cultural stuff would be critics or academics.
Hmm.
Whereas this allowed normal people to talk in depth about things that they liked.
Okay, so you think like the tipping scene basically is a podcast? They just didn't have the mics.
Yes.
That's a good. I enjoy the theory.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what I think about it really. I
Yeah.
don't have enough on me here to be like that's fucking nonsense. But at the same time, I like it. It is a big call. Who did you think? I enjoyed the cast in this is unbelievable. I remember. Who do you think was the best in this film?
Best performance.
I have Mayans.
Keitel.
I didn't think. Yeah, he's second in
It's
mine.
either Keitel or Buscemi.
I didn't have Buscemi either. I had Nice Guy Eddie. I fucking think Chris Penn's unbelievable.
Chris
in
Penn
this.
is good. There is a tiny.
He's like, yeah,
There's a tiny couple of minutes where he loses it.
yeah.
There's a huge amount of screaming acting in this film.
Yeah.
Tim Roth's the worst for it. Tim Roth, most of it. I'm fucking dying here. I'm fucking bleeding. I'm gonna die, Larry. Aye.
Just slightly too much, but
Yeah.
at the same time, it's trying to kick off the film. I kind of get, but I reckon Tarantino was like, actually, I want you to overdo it or whatever. It was
Yeah.
probably a choice, but yeah, I found him a bit. I always find him grating.
Yeah.
I've
The only
always found him
bit
great.
I don't like, the only bit I think Chris Penn goes over the top is because I think his coolest bit is when he turns up to the warehouse and just immediately is in charge of it.
Yeah, exactly.
He's immediately telling people, he's telling them, shut the fuck up. There was no fucking setup. He's like this. And then when they come back in, after Mr. Blonde has tortured the cop, and then Roth has killed Madsen, when he comes back in and goes, it's torturing the cop, and he goes, what, this cop? And then just fucking blows him away.
Yeah.
I was like, that's the coolest bit in the whole film.
I think it was the best part of the film as well, yeah.
But then he gets shit. He goes, stop pointing a gun at my dad.
Yeah.
That's that line. I go, oh no.
He was a hard lad until they pointed the gun at the fella and he
Yeah.
fucking crumbled.
Yeah.
yeah.
But that's a good shout. Aye, I think they're great.
Second, right after another Tarantino one that ended in a shootout, Chris Penn got shot in True Romance then
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, Penn's good.
Yeah, he is.
He's
yeah.
class.
He probably just it's kind of easily typecast, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, like even from I think.
I thought he was great in this. I forgot it. Nice Guy Eddie's a great name too.
Oh, it's great.
Lawrence
great.
Tierney's great too.
Do you think?
Aye. I like them.
Big Joe.
Aye. I mean, like, he wasn't the greatest character, but I like him.
Aye. I do like the way he delivers a lot of.
He seemed away from it, which was
Yeah. Yeah. Never mind what you would normally do.
good.
I do like the way. I've always liked the way he gives them their names, and I like the way he emphasizes different. He's like, "Here are your names,
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Brown, Mr. Orange, Mr. Blonde." I always like the way he said Mr. Blonde. Like,
He seems more like a Guy Ritchie character than a Tarantino character.
Yeah.
Even though there's not too much of a difference. You
Yeah.
can see where they come in. He did feel like he was more like he should have been in Snatch. Rather
yeah,
than
yeah. I'll cover this later on. I'm very briefly mentioning it now. For what are kind of indicated to be incredibly professional criminals, they do not do much right in this entire job.
No.
But I'll get to that later on.
Yeah.
The opening scene is phenomenal.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's
Like
brilliant.
that whole the chat. I love the fact that there's a different. I love the fact that First of all, I love the fucking balls on Tarantino, and that you've got because by this point, so Keitel's known at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Buscemi and Madsen aren't really. Chris Penn is. Who the fuck else? Tim Roth is. I love the fact that it's pretty much the entire first 2 minutes of the films is just Tarantino talking. Like the only guy that isn't the actor, the worst actor in the thing, and he is talking for the full first 2 minutes.
He's quite big-headed.
Yeah.
It's a ballsy move, I must say. Yeah,
It's unreal. And but the dialogue is so good.
yeah.
And the thing is, it's almost like stand up.
Yeah.
Like if you came up with a routine about what Like a Virgin's about, it wouldn't be that far off that.
Yeah, that's right.
And the theory makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like the theory, and have you ever seen God, what film is it? There's another film where he doesn't direct. I think he's got a hand in writing it, but he's in a scene where they're
Herbie.
at a party. Yeah, it's Herbie. It's not even Herbie Goes Bananas. It's Herbie Goes to Monte Carlo. There's a scene where they're at a party, and he's talking to another guy about the latent homosexuality in Top Gun.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much exactly the same kind of thing.
Oh, why is that familiar? What the fuck's that now? Oh, that's going to kill me. I'll come back to me. I don't want to sit here.
And just that kind of like, because you go, that theory actually holds water.
Yeah.
About that's what Like a Virgin's about, because it does make sense.
yeah.
But the references, that's another thing it never did. You never got films referencing other films. So in that, they reference about 3 Madonna songs.
Yeah.
They reference The Great Escape. They reference Charles Bronson. Do you know what I mean? Films just didn't do that.
Yeah.
They didn't reference. There wasn't in the film that you were watching. Films also didn't exist. Other films didn't exist. Do you know what I mean? It's like it'd be like watching Coronation Street and them talking about what happened in EastEnders the night before.
Yeah,
it just didn't happen because they were 2 separate worlds.
I definitely get it. Yeah. I mean, did you think, by the way, and not to fucking sidetrack you there, but I think Tarantino's very ugly.
Oh, very ugly man.
He looks like he looks a bit like Cyril Sneer.
He does,
doesn't he? A bit of Cyril Sneer about him.
He does.
What do you, not to like, you just give a great point, and I just came in here going like, fuck, marry, kill.
Who's the best looking in this?
Who?
That's a good question. Who's the best looking of the Reservoir
Who's the
Dogs?
coolest, at least?
The coolest Madsen.
Is it just because he sits up high, smoking, and he seems like uninterested in any time anybody's shouting at him?
He looks like, Madsen's the coolest. Madsen's the best looking because Madsen looks like prime 70s Travolta.
I was about to say he looks like Elvis if things didn't go well.
Yes, fat like Elvis when he was fat.
Yeah,
he does.
Big Elvis coming in, sweating and fucking.
He's got Elvis, Dean Martin, and Travolta all in.
Yeah.
I think,
but also not as good looking as any of them.
Yeah, who's the ugliest?
Oh, Buscemi. Ozil. We had like he plays Mesut Ozil in the new movie. But do you know who I thought was right? Do you know when I watched it I was annoyed because a lot of people do the thing like, which one do you think you would be?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'd definitely be Tim Roth.
Yeah, you're rats.
Or Buscemi. I would be neither. I would be none of the others. And I went, for fuck's sake.
I could see you as Buscemi. I reckon I'd probably be Tarantino.
But I was going to say you were Lawrence Tierney.
Or I might be Mr. Brown.
Oh, Mr. Brown. I wanted to see more of Mr. Brown.
Yeah, Mr. Brown.
The old man.
Yeah, he says fuck.
Yeah,
he says he was only given lines in that Madonna thing.
Yeah.
Because he says fuck all pretty much the rest of the film. I think the only line he says in the rest of the entire, because you hardly see him, because you never even see him get killed.
Yeah, he just says. Yeah.
The only other line he has in the rest of the film is when they're talking about their names, and Buscemi's complaining because he's called Mr. Pink, and he goes, "At least you're Mr. Pink. Mr. Brown sounds like Mr. Shit." The only other time. And even his lines in, that opening scene are like, he's got an incredible knowledge of Madonna's back catalogue for a man that looks like he's in his 80s. He's like,
Biker gang,
he actually says, I liked her earlier stuff, but as soon as she started doing Papa Don't Preach, I switched off. And I'm like, what? Like, you're the last person that Madonna's early output would be aimed at.
That's great. He does look like a retired kind of biker, doesn't he?
Yeah, he was an actual bank robber.
Was he?
Yeah, Lawrence Bunker. Eddie Bunker. It's Lawrence Tierney. Eddie Bunker.
Eddie Bunker. What a fucking great name.
Yeah, he's an actual bank robber.
Fuck that. I would do. I feel like you're allowed to rob at least one bank if your name's Eddie Bunker.
Yeah.
So I've lost my fucking speech here.
Yeah. That opening scene also has my favourite line in the whole film when because I like the fact that there's two conversations going on. So they're talking about the Madonna, and you've got Joe just going through these books going, Toby, and then Keitel just goes, Toby Wang, Toby Chung, fucking Charlie Chan. But and he snatches it off him, and then a blonde who you find out is actually like good pals with Joe and nice guy Eddie.
Yeah.
And he says, you want me to shoot this guy, Joe? And then Keitel's it, and he goes, shit, you shoot me in a dream, you better wake up and apologize. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh, it's the coolest and hardest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, I kind of heard it and went, all right. Did you think that? I didn't think it landed
as a fucking great line. You shoot me in a dream, you better wake up and apologize. Oh my God. Fucking incredible.
Aye.
Just fucking men being men.
You're trying to go, that was us sitting there going like, I hope she gets fucking killed.
There's no women in this film at all.
Yeah.
Not even, well, one woman. No, two women. One woman gets shot immediately by Roth, and one woman shoots Roth. Oh no, same woman, innit? Same woman.
Oh, that's right. She shoots Roth and Roth shoots her.
Yeah, they try and steal her car. She fumbled. A fucking mental move for her to do.
So just give her the car. There's two of them.
It's not even a good car. Like, give him the car. Like, why is she fumbling about the fucking glove compartment for a gun? There's two guys.
Now she's dead.
Jesus. Do you know Chris Penn doesn't speak during the Madonna discussion?
No.
Do you know why?
No.
Because his brother at that point was married to Madonna.
Fuck off.
Sean Penn.
Sean Penn and Chris Penn are brothers.
Yep.
You're lying.
I swear to God.
Sean Penn and Chris Penn are brothers.
Yep. He's the only one that doesn't say any word, and the reason he didn't say any word was out of respect for the fact that his brother was married to Madonna.
My God.
And Madonna loves the scene and gave Tarantino a copy of her autobiography saying to Quentin, it's not about big dicks, it's about love.
Cool. There you go.
Very, very cool. Do you know who plays the voice of K. Billy's Super Sounds of the 70s?
Yeah, Stephen Wright.
Stephen Wright.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing choice.
It is. It's so funny.
Utterly amazing choice to have.
Well, it was Super Sounds of the 70s.
Yeah.
I can't do it, but...
Utterly brilliant. I've got shitloads of... Do you want me to just do all the trivia?
Yeah, you may as well.
I've got fucking shitloads. There's some cool stuff in it, right?
I think I can guess one or two, anyway.
Done the Madonna one. Film's budget was so low that the guys were just asked to provide their own costumes. So that is nice. That is Chris Ben's tracksuit.
It's the best nice outfit, isn't it?
Which is absolutely fucking class. Buscemi hated trousers, so wore black jeans instead. He wore his own black jeans. And Madsen didn't even have a suit, so had to borrow a different suit, jacket and trousers from someone.
Sick. Send it back covered in blood.
And it's Madsen's own car that he drives. He has a cop in the boot. That's his own car because he didn't have any money for anything. The same car is driven by Clint Booth in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Exactly the same car. Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Tarantino revealed that the entire soundtrack budget was completely spent on Stuck in the Middle with You.
That makes sense.
Everything else he got for free through deals with people that folk knew, but he was adamant they were going to have that song in it, and he was like, if I can get that song, I'd be happy for there to be no other music in the rest of the film, because he was like, it fits it perfectly, and it does.
Yeah, it is.
Bizarrely, because I'd never heard that song in my life before this film.
Oh, I thought it was. I don't know that. I thought it would be massive at the time. Anyway. No.
Do you know who Jerry Rafferty was in a band with?
No.
Billy Connolly.
What?
Yep. Do you know what song he almost used until he realised that Stuck in the Middle with You was going to be the perfect? Ballroom Blitz by The Sweet. And the man in the corner's a bullet, which was made famous in which film?
No, Wayne's World.
Wayne's World. Very well done.
Fucking hell! I was sitting there going, I was like, do you know? Imagine if they played like Wet Ass Pussy. Doja Cat.
And this is the last one. This is a cool story. So, hundreds of people were like offered. Clooney was almost Mr. Blonde.
Nah.
Which I can see.
Nah. I think he's good. I don't think George Clooney's a good actor.
But Dustin Donnie's great.
Oh, you know what? That's a great shout. He was actually good at this era. They had a little era, like, and exactly around that. Yeah,
he's great in Three Kings as well.
Yeah,
he's great in the Ocean.
Oh no,
films.
he's actually great. He's actually great in a couple of things. Bar the Ocean films, they are dog shit.
He was at fuck off. Can't wait till we do Ocean's 11. What a fucking film that is.
Honking.
Walken was almost in it.
That makes sense.
Walken was.
Guys, you shot me.
He was asked to play Mr. Blonde as well.
Okay.
Who else was nearly in it? Right, no, I can't even remember all the other folks that were.
I feel like what do you call the fucker? Anybody in the Sopranos would have kind of fucking maybe sort of like dropped in there.
Gandolfini as Joe.
Yeah, exactly. That would have been good. Yeah.
Or Gandolfini as Mr. White, I think would have been good as well.
Yeah. I can see that. Yeah.
Tarantino wanted to play Mr. Pink. He was adamant he was going to play Mr. Pink, and then Buscemi was auditioning for Mr. Orange, but Buscemi wanted to play Mr. Pink.
Yeah.
And then Tarantino said, "This is my part. The only way you're going to get this part is if you fucking nail one audition." And Buscemi went, "Fucking challenge accepted."
Great. Class. Good.
The best one is James Woods. Right? So he wanted James Woods to play Mr. Orange. Okay?
Yeah.
Went to his agent, offered him. He wasn't even going to have to audition. He was that desperate to have James Woods in the film. He wrote the part for James Woods, and he said, "Here's the offer." James Woods' agent, without even speaking to James Woods, said, "No, it's far too low an offer. He would never do it for anything like that." James Woods, when he met Tarantino years later, told him this story, and James Woods immediately went home and fired that agent.
Wow. Fucking hell. Jesus.
Very cool.
Jesus.
Love it.
Yeah, you love it. The poor guy's life's in pieces now, the agent. He was my one client.
Yeah.
Kids are starving.
His wife left him after that.
Everything went to shit
class.
after he fucking... What a stupid thing. You should be able to, as an agent, read into... Your job is supposedly, like, taking some of these. You should have been noticing them. Like, there's still quite a lot of people in that film that would have been... like big names or slightly big names, or known this would have been a massive film, because I know it was going to be a massive film, because the both of the scripts were causing thing in Hollywood, because I knew this because when he wrote True Romance, it was going around. That was the one that kind of took over, but Tarantino turned down doing that, didn't they?
Tony Scott was given both the scripts.
That's what it was. Sorry, yes.
And he said, "I want to do Reservoir Dogs," and Tarantino went, "There's not a fucking chance. That's my first film, but you can have True Romance."
That's what it is. Okay, yeah.
Because I don't think Reservoir Dogs is as good a film as Tony Scott.
No, I wouldn't say so. No, I don't think anybody could have done Reservoir Dogs like this. Yeah, the other one was, which I thought you were going to bring up, was when they were saying Mr. Blonde's real name.
Oh, I've got that as whole as another discussion. The connections between Tarantino films.
I knew that.
Yeah. Best ever slow-mo scene in a film? The credits walk?
No.
What is it?
It's next week's film.
Oh, okay. Right, fair enough.
No, but yes, it is. It's really famous.
It's very, very cool.
It's actually, you know what? It's better because it isn't actually violence or action.
Yeah, it's just really cool.
Yeah.
It's just 6 guys walking in suits and shades very slowly to a fucking cool song.
Yeah.
You can't beat that.
Yeah.
This is I remember this was, again, I can't remember what film we were talking about, but this is an era of buying. I would buy soundtracks.
Yeah.
Like I had this, but not only that, I remember buying this script online.
Oh, you told me about this before. You used to buy scripts.
I used to buy. So I bought this. I bought Pulp Fiction. I had True Romance. I had Goodfellas. I would buy booked scripts off the internet, because I was so fascinated. Because this was when I wanted to be a screenwriter, and this was fascinating. And getting this, because I think I got this free with Total Film as just like a novel, but it was shaped like a paperback novel, but it was just a script. And then I went and bought the actual script. I've got it upstairs somewhere.
Wow, class.
But that was, that's fucking unheard of before, and I would never buy it now. I'm not like fucking hankering to get the fucking Fantastic Four script.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? You just wouldn't bother with that kind of shit. What else? Right, I'm just gonna tell you things. We talked about the fact that there's not one female. Do you like the fact that we never see the bank job?
Yeah. I mean, do you know, there's a whole lot of things about it. The way they stay constant with it is actually better because it makes you focus on exactly what they're saying and what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know, like, it doesn't even show them cutting off the ear. It kind of zooms away from that. I like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even think the part was needed where they had the gunfight with the police officers. Who was that, Steve Buscemi?
Mm-hmm.
When he steals the car.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple where he... I mean... when Tim Roth as well is watching fucking Harvey Keitel just light up the two police officers in the car, he must be like, should I jump in here?
Yeah, but you do see him. You do see it hurts him.
Of course,
good gun work by Keitel.
Oh, I
really good gun work, like proper John Woo shit, like double pistoled, like fucking.
Yeah, you
and
got it.
I mean, he unloads on those lads.
I love it. It's the next film thing, but I enjoy someone who uses whole clips for.
Oh, yeah. Why shoot them twice when you can shoot them 8 times?
Yeah. Fuck's sake.
Did you? I didn't realize this until I watched it last night. Did you realize that the warehouse is a mortuary?
No.
Yeah, there's coffins stacked up all around the place.
I didn't once notice that.
And when Mr. White and Mr. Blonde are arguing, Mr. Blonde's sitting on a hearse. I used to think he was just sitting on a shitload of stacked up boxes. It's a hearse he's sitting on.
Fuck, I still can't even picture
so
that.
Good.
Okay, right, okay.
And have you noticed the three indications that it's Mr. Orange? That's the rat.
No.
So, the first one, the most obvious one, is...
He looks like one.
Yeah. Well, Buscemi.
Yeah, the Buscemi would get that, yeah.
The first one is... Two of them are really subtle. The first one is not. The first one is the fact that when Buscemi won't tip and Joe's like, who didn't throw in, it's immediately Mr. Orange that grasses him in.
Oh, really?
Nobody else says shit, and he's like, Mr. Pink. So he grasses him in from the start.
Nice.
When you first go in to the mortuary, the warehouse, when they're in the bathroom and White and Pink are talking to each other, in the back there's bottles and jars of what I assume is like formaldehyde or something, and there's 3 pink bottles and 3 white bottles that are grouped together, and then miles away from them is just a shitload of orange bottles.
Nice. Subtle.
Yeah. And
Great.
when Mr. White pulls away driving, when they picks up Nice Guy Eddie, flying behind them is an orange balloon. To indicate that it's tailing them and watching them.
Great.
Fucking
excellent. Big fan of that
love
type
that
of stuff.
shit. Love it.
Big fan of that.
Love that shit.
I enjoyed the shootout of where everyone dies too.
Yeah.
Classic.
Mexican 3V,
Yeah, classic. You know, it's a lot of people do it.
Yeah.
What is it? Because one shoots, was it Lawrence Tierney shoots Mr. Orange?
Yep. And White shoots Joe.
Nice Guy Eddie shoots. Oh yeah, White shoots Joe. Nice Guy Eddie shoots Mr. White. While he falls back, turns and shoots Nice Guy Eddie.
Yeah.
And everybody collapses.
Yeah. I don't understand. White must be a better shot than the other two, because both Joe and Eddie die immediately, whereas Orange somehow still alive, because he then gets to confess to Keitel.
Oh, yeah, he's getting
the fucking cab.
I feel like he got shot again in the stomach though.
Yeah.
And then White's alive. Yeah, because I get why everyone dropped Bar. Like, obviously Mr. White didn't die immediately either, but he was pretty fucked.
Aye.
And then but that shot, when he gets shot and he spins and shoots Eddie, that seems to be like an absolute fucking unbelievable shot, because he just drops.
He seems to be the best at that.
Yeah. But then again, he was. That's what you're saying. He was good gun work at the cars.
And then mad acting from Keitel, where he's telling him he's a cop, and he just starts crying. Like, what is all this to? Right, before we get to the connections between the films, do you reckon Mr. Pink dies at the end?
No.
I
never
don't
got
know.
that. I never thought that. No.
I don't know. There's theories
Yeah.
because you do hear a lot of commotion outside and a lot of gunshots, but then he managed to shoot his way out of it again.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they all burst in, and obviously
Unload.
Keitel gets shot. And I love the whole bit of Roth learning the story, the commode story.
Yeah.
The commode story, not that good.
No.
It's not an entertaining story.
The one with, are you talking about the one with the fucking sniffer dog? And
Yeah.
I have shite.
I don't get what's funny or impressive
He
about
says
it.
it's just a funny anecdote about whatever, and basically all it was is he remained cool. I actually really hated that scene because it didn't really get what they were trying to do. They were basically saying like, these guys are all fucking chatting to me, but basically he just said I remained calm.
Yeah, I don't. There's nothing funny about it,
Yeah,
and
it's not impressive. what he
it's
did.
not. I do like him learning because I do like the other undercover cop. I like him a
That's
lot.
when I go, I've basically done that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
It's like I've done basically numerous times. We've had to do something similar to that with police or something.
yeah. You've walked into a gig with shitloads in your back pocket and gone, I'm just gonna have to fucking remain cool here.
I mean, like, I don't really understand what. Yeah, I don't really understand.
Because he
what-
doesn't go in looking like
Yeah,
a
that would
guy
be
that's got a
different.
shitload of drugs on him. He
Yeah.
goes in looking pretty cool with just a leather jacket and jeans on,
Yeah, and a small little bag.
carrying a sports bag. So it's not. I mean, it could be a wash bag for all you know that he's got.
Yeah.
And the acting for the guy, one of the cops, is awful. One of the
The one
sheriffs
that the one that turns around like in slow
with his
motion.
moustache. It's like, so I kept saying to him, "Put your fucking hands on the dash." And it's like, good acting for the dog though.
Good top guy. Hope he had a big career.
Yeah. But I do like that other undercover cop. I like him. I like the way he's. I like when they're talking about like the Fantastic Four and all that kind of shit. And I like when they're on the rooftop and he's telling him how to just remember it's like. A
Oh,
fucking joke and all
that dude. Yeah,
I
he was
like-
great. Yeah.
I like him.
Who the fuck was that?
I've no idea.
No idea.
No idea. Yeah, the connections thing. We've talked about this before. I love movie universes.
Yeah.
Like, I love the fact that there's a Pixar universe, and I love films referencing a fucking. It's honestly
going.
makes my dick so hard.
God.
Like, I just love it, man. And
Wee
there's
turtle head poking
there's
out.
so many in this.
Yeah. The only one I really could figure out myself, because I didn't do any of the old research, was the Mr. Blonde's real name.
Yeah.
Was it what was it? Vega.
It's
What?
Vic Vega.
Vic Vega. Yeah.
It's Vic Vega, and his brother is Vincent Vega, who's Travolta
Yeah.
in Pulp Fiction. And the idea was that after Jackie Brown, the next film was going to be called Double V, the Vega Brothers.
Okay. Right.
And it was going to be the two of them. And the idea kind of was from Dusk Till Dawn.
Okay. Right. Yeah.
I don't think it was going to have the vampire thing, because I think that was largely Robert Rodriguez that introduced that
sounds
idea.
like
But it was going to be them on the run down to Mexico.
Yeah.
After committing a job.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, is a massive shame that never happened, because I think that'd be a fucking amazing.
That would have been
film.
good fun. I would have enjoyed that. Yeah.
The other ones are when Mr. White goes to meet Joe, and he asks him how Alabama is.
Oh, aye.
That's
Okay,
Alabama
yeah.
from True Romance.
Alabama Worley.
The other ones, there's a theory that Mr. Pink, after he gets out, then goes on in an irony to become a waiter, and that's why it's Steve Buscemi that serves Uma Thurman and Travolta in Jack Rabbit Slims.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
There's an advert for Jack Rabbit Slims on the radio just before Stuck in the Middle with You comes on.
Oh, fuck. I thought I would have caught that.
Yeah.
Shit. Great.
Yeah.
Excellent. Big fan of that.
Mr. Blonde, when he's first sitting there and drinking the drink, it's from Big Kahuna Burger.
Shut
The
up.
drink.
I didn't know. I have missed
Fucking
pretty
so-
much all of these.
So good. At one point, they mention a Marcellus,
Yeah.
who's the
right,
guy
yeah,
that can move
Marcellus.
the diamonds.
I realised that Marcellus Wallace, yeah. I
And
remember
that's
that.
why they think that Mr. Pink ends up getting out with the diamonds, and the diamonds are what is in the suitcase in
Okay.
Pulp Fiction.
Ah.
But I prefer the theory that what's in the suitcase is Marcellus Wallace's soul, and that's why he's got the bandage on the back of his head, because that's where his soul escaped. You know, I heard that.
No.
Fucking excellent.
We'll keep that for the Pulp Fiction one, but
There's
fucking
loads
hell.
of ones. There's ones where so when they ask Michael Madsen who his parole officer is, and he says Seymour Scagnetti, he's the brother of Tom Sizemore's character in Natural Born Killers, who's also called Scagnetti.
Oh, okay. I got it. That's a film I have not seen. I can't remember fuck all of Natural Born Killers.
Oh, just the crossovers are just.
I enjoy that.
Oh, they're just so. There's when we do Inglourious Bastards, there's even ones to that.
Aye, I love Inglourious Bastards.
Like, it's just the man's. I think Tarantino is just
Ah, he is. He's brilliant.
head and shoulders
He is brilliant.
above everyone.
Do you?
My favourite director of all time.
I mean, he's definitely in my top 5, anyway. So
Yeah.
I think it's I don't really think you can leave him out.
No, I think he's better than Spielberg and Scorsese.
Oh, no, that I mean, I prefer. I like more films of Tarantino's probably. I can't rate them. I can try to think of things like I did have this down the middle somewhere. You know, I really hate Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
So I really like it. What's your top then?
I'd say Pulp Fiction is my favorite.
Mine's Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Then Inglourious.
I actually think Inglourious Bastards too, and I thought I was going to be controversial. With
Yeah.
that. Even though I can see why people go Inglourious Bastards isn't, because it is like it feels like it's 4 different fucking scenes just slapped together. But I fucking loved it.
Yeah. Do you know what? Now that I'm thinking about, I think I would have Reservoir Dogs third now.
Who else? Right, it's Reservoir Dogs is better than Jackie Brown.
Yes.
Marginally.
Yes. Although Jackie Brown is excellent, but yes.
Yeah, it is better than that.
Yes, I think it's better than that. I don't think it's better than Inglourious.
No, I don't either.
I think it's better than Django.
Equal.
Okay. I think it's better than Kill Bill.
Oh, you see, this is here. I have an issue. Kill Bill's my third.
Right. Okay.
I
mean, it's fair. It's.
I
not,
love Kill, but I love all the Asian fucking.
I wouldn't argue with it.
That was right up my thing. So I was like, right, Kill Bill would be probably my third.
Better than Kill Bill 2.
It is better than Kill Bill 2.
Better than Hateful Eight.
Yeah, Hateful Eight. I enjoyed the Hateful Eight more than the thing, but it's still. Yeah. No.
And then it's better than Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I'm missing one. What the fuck am I missing?
Death Proof, counting Death Proof?
Nah, not really. Does he count that as part of the 10?
I think
Death Proof is a film that if Tarantino didn't make it, we'd all be talking about how shit it is.
I feel like we are missing one.
And I think people are pretending. You know, like if you went and saw Death Proof and knew he was nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
You were just given all these liberties. I say like because you watch Death Proof and you go, this is actually pretty shit.
Are we missing one?
Hateful Eight thing. Once Upon a Time.
We can't be.
Not
it's
really
terrible if we've missed this. Right, wait a minute.
We've missed. I'm trying to think of 500 Days of Summer. I really love it if that was he just had one random one in the middle. Miss Congeniality. Was it in between Pulp Fiction and
this will be this would genuinely be terrible if we've missed one. Right, Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, Jackie Brown, Kill Bill 2, Death Proof, Inglourious.
So he does count Death Proof there, okay.
Django, Hateful Eight, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
All right. So Django, I think Death Proof's his worst film.
Death Proof's his worst.
And I would have the second worst. I'd have Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Not of Hateful Eight.
And then I'd put.
I might have Kill Bill 2 actually.
And then I have Hateful Eight above that, and then I'd have maybe Kill Bill 2.
Yeah. You do realise we're going to do this again?
Yeah, it's fine.
Every
it's
Tarantino film we
and
do,
we're probably,
it'll change.
And we probably have fucking messages in there going to ask it in the Discord that I haven't had time to do. But anyway.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you're in the Discord, because I know we're still got them big plans. We're just fucking snowed under.
Oh no, we're going to do them all this month.
Yeah, we're all doing them all this month. We've already got a couple already planned in, so looking forward to that. We're going to do a little bonus episode now. And thank you for the people joining the actual Patreon. There's been a lot of new people in.
Yep.
I haven't been as engaging in the last 2 weeks because I've been ran off my fucking feet.
Yeah.
But it's in there. We're going to start that. We've still got the Wolf Creek episode too that you guys have chose. Big shout out too, by the way. We haven't mentioned him in Kendall Cullen.
Oh yes!
My God!
Yes,
my God!
Boy.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, we're out with Davey.
Yes, yeah, it was a genuine pleasure to hang out.
The two boys were fucking fucking great fun. We went after thing. They had the Absolute Cuts top on. They met us the first night. We were in what I describe as a Weatherspoons inside Kendall Cullen.
But turned out to be an Irish bar.
Called the Stagger Inn, and then when I looked up on the roof, and it was all Irish shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, God,
we were literally me, Cullen, and our two pals were standing there just having a drink, and then Davey appeared with an Absolute Cuts t-shirt on,
Yeah.
and we were like, "This is fucking awesome." You know, like I imagine it will happen to it happens to other big podcasts a lot, but it's quite humbling for us.
Yeah.
I was very humbled by it.
Good crack.
And then it turned out he'd been sticking fucking QR codes around about the toilets, linking people to the podcast. So
legend.
yeah,
yeah. So he's in the Discord as well. But the both lads too. We went and watched Jaguar Skills. That was great.
That was really good.
Yeah. So it was good.
And then we went to an indie disco.
That's right, an indie disco.
Really good fun.
Some good fun there. Thank you, lads.
Yeah, that was great. Before we go, one last question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think this is the ultimate 90s film?
No, not even close.
If not, name one other.
Back to the Future. Oh, that's it, isn't it? Back to the Future is 1993. Jurassic Park.
How the fuck is Back to the Future 1993?
Isn't it Back to the Future 3 was like 93, wasn't it?
Nah, I think Back to the Future is 85.
Yeah. No, Jurassic Park, I would say.
Jurassic Park's a good shout, to be fair.
Yeah, I would think that if you said to me 90s films, the first thing that comes to my head is
Back to
Jurassic Park.
that Jurassic Park is
And to be honest, if somebody else said another one, I'd be like, oh, Pulp Fiction.
Well, I'd say that Pulp Fiction, The Matrix.
Matrix, yeah. Ernest Goes Camping.
Yes. Braveheart.
Braveheart, Michael Collins.
Shit, yeah, that's what I meant to discuss beforehand. Because I was watching this and comparing it to when we did Heat, that was like the perfect way to pull off a bank job.
Yeah.
This seems a terrible way.
This is, but that's, yeah, it's great. I do, in fact, enjoy the fact that they think that as well, because they all come in and go, so unprofessional, it's all over the fucking place.
Yeah, but I don't think if you're as professional as they're made out to be, I don't understand why you do a bank job with 5 other men you've never ever met, and therefore would have no trust over whatsoever.
Well, I suppose the idea was you were meant to just do your job and then there's nothing to link you with each other.
Yes.
But they just...
Yes, and that would make sense, right? It should be 5 men do the job, but they're all given their roles and they know them so well that they turn up and do the job. What you don't do is then have them all meet one another beforehand, then be able to recognize each other.
Have a meal.
Have a meal on the morning, which is the morning of the fucking job, and all dressed exactly the same.
You not even think of that. Do you reckon like the waitress is like, what's with those 5 dudes in tuxedos and a fucking guy in a sports tracksuit? I reckon it looks like the most dodgy, suspicious thing I've ever seen in my life.
Like, why would you go to the bother of giving them all aliases but then have them dressed exactly the same? It's going to be the most recognisable thing possible.
Fuck's sake.
That's funny. Right. Thank you very much indeed for listening this week. Thank you very much for all of your listens for Jaws last week. Hopefully this one will be just as popular. Ryan's already said the Discord, but in the Patreon, we've got Wolf Creek coming up as a bonus episode. We've also got Elliot Steele coming on for a guest. Phil Ellis and Kate Hammer have also agreed to come on.
We have the next week's
watch.
film too.
They're going to pick films and we're going to watch them. Elliot's already picked Rise of the Foot Soldier, which is going to be fucking hilarious because it is so enjoyable but so bad. So we'll be doing that in the coming weeks. Next week, Ryan, this is the last one of before we start getting to surprise each other again.
Yeah, because
so next week we have
Hard
one of
Boiled.
your favourite films.
One of my favourite ever, is Hard Boiled.
Yes.
John Woo.
One
of the
classic.
best. When I was handed this DVD, I was absolutely fucking buzzing.
Yes.
So thank you very much again.
Yes. Hard Boiled is about the sprouts your mum used to make at Christmas.
But with the most massive baby in the world.
Yes. It always, do you know what always, it's not the baby. I've always thought that on the front of that, I remember first seeing that and thinking that was Bill Murray.
The baby?
No, the actor.
You thought Hard Boiled it was just going to be Ben.
I genuinely think that looks like Bill Murray holding a baby on the front of the Hard Boiled poster. I've always thought that it looks like
It'd be
Bill
great
Murray.
if it wasn't. They just look not in the film at all.
Yeah, it's just a slapstick comedy.
Why is everyone Asian?
Yeah, it's Bill Murray having to imagine. Right, here's a film. Right, take exactly the same poster as that. I'll pitch a film to you. Here's an elevator pitch.
Yeah.
Bill Murray has to escape a prison with an oversized baby. What a film that is.
Okay. Right.
Amazing.
Baby Stay Out.
Yeah.
2. Right.
Right.
I mean, this is quite a bad claim by Empire. More exciting than a dozen Die Hards. Like,
What?
right. Like, I mean, like, I'm a massive fan of this film, but like, everybody, calm down.
Yeah, that is insane.
Yeah,
That's insane.
Yeah.
Right. That's us.
Adios.
We're going to do the Patreon. Let's go to work.